Today, I want to focus on a riot that took place in 1903 in Anuradhapura in British-run Ceylon. Before I start though, I must admit I'm a bit worried this might be misunderstood. I find it easier to talk about conflicts my community was involved in, but I worry when I talk about conflicts involving other communities. However, rather than not share, I think because I am interested in studying peace and conflict and helping people learn history, I must make this video and similar videos. If we do not know our history, we could keep repeating it. I will try to be unbiased and completely fact-based. Let me know if you felt like I was framing this inaccurately or didn't do justice to this part of our history. So what happened in Anuradhapura in 1903? To make this video, I used research by Professor KM De Silva, Elizabeth Nissan, and Dr. Arul and Anusha Aruliah. The Anuradhapura riots took place in 1903 in Ceylon during a big Buddhist pilgrimage in Anuradhapura, one of the most sacred cities in the country. Tensions were high during this period of British colonial rule. There was a call by a group of Buddhists for separating the old and new cities of Anuradhapura so as to preserve the old city. The British, however, set up government buildings near some of the old Buddhist sites. Many Sinhalese Buddhists felt this was disrespectful. Then a Catholic church was built nearby. Slowly, a meat shop emerged. So during the pilgrimage, a mob of 14,000 attacked and demolished the church and then the meat shop. Let's zoom out. In my digging, I found out that these riots weren't just about the church or the meat shop. Sinhalese Buddhists were also frustrated with British rule, especially over what some of them thought was the desecration of Anuradhapura's holy sites. What the British undertook as important archaeological excavation work in order to preserve these sites, the people misunderstood as desecration. This wasn't the first time or the first clash between the Catholics and Buddhists in Ceylon at that time. There were riots between Catholics and Buddhists in places like Ambalangoda in 1890, Wadua in 1891, Kaluthara in 1897, and then Anuradhapura in 1903. So what happened next? The riots caused a lot of damage and the British arrested an activist, a Mr. Brahmachari Harishchandra. They blamed him for stirring things up, but many saw him as a hero for protecting Buddhist sites. For me personally, these are historical lessons of not just the importance of sacred spaces, but of the importance of consulting local communities, keeping them informed, and getting their buy-in, even when implementing preservation work. That's the short summary of the Anuradhapura riots. I hope this taught you something new. I'll be covering the other ones soon, so follow my page if you're interested to learn more.